Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you all how to make your own colored acrylics. You're going to use whatever you choose as your base acrylic. This is some Mia Secret clear acrylic mixed with Mia Secret white acrylic, and I also added some glow in the dark powder to this. So you just choose whatever base you want, if you just want to use clear or if you just want to use white, depending on how opaque you want your acrylics to be. We're also going to use these colored pigment powders that I ordered from AliExpress. They come in all different colors. You're also going to need some empty jars or whatever empty containers you choose to use. This is what you're going to store your acrylic in. And I'm also using this spoon tool just to pick up my pigment powder. The first thing that we're going to do is pour our base acrylic into our empty container jars. You're going to pour in however much you choose, however much you think you need. You just pour that into the jars before you add your pigment powder. I'm going to give this a good mix before I pour it, just because I have clear, white, and glow in the dark powder in here. I'm just going to mix it up really, really well first. We're going to start off with this very pretty pink. I'm just going to take a small amount of that and put that in my acrylic and give that a good shake. When you start mixing your acrylic and pigment together, you want to make sure that you shake this very, very well. If not, you will end up with grainy looking acrylic. Sometimes your pigment powder, if it's not mixed well enough, you'll be able to see little specks of it through your acrylic once you start laying it. So you want to make sure that when you're shaking it very, very well. Now, as you can see, the acrylic and pigment powder have been mixed very well. So now what I'm going to do is just do a little swatch of this to test it out, to make sure that it is the color that I'm looking for, that the consistency is great. Okay, this pink came out very, very pretty. I'm going to use this pink here for my ombres as my base pink color. So I do love how this one turned out. So we're going to move on to the next one. First, I'm going to go ahead and fill my other 2 jars. I'm not going to fill them all the way up completely. I'm just going to put in the amount that I want before I add my pigment powders. Okay, now we're going to follow the same steps for the next 2 colors. Okay, you all will see in a few seconds that I am going to go in and add more pigment powder to this acrylic mix because I want it to be more opaque. So whenever you're doing them, whenever you're making these, it's just all about what works for you. If you want it to be more opaque, then you will go in with more pigment powder. If you don't want it to be that opaque, you just add white acrylic powder to this. You'll just work with it and play around with them till you get the perfect shade for you. And look at how well that pigment is mixed into that acrylic. That is mixed perfectly. So again, you want to make sure that you shake it very, very well to make sure that your pigment is incorporated very good into your acrylic mix. Okay, you all, I applied some top coat to these and they came out perfect. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.